Hello, my beautiful Gemini. It's Tiffany from Soul to Soul 85. I first want to start off by saying Happy New Year. I do apologize that I didn't get to your December reading. I missed a few signs. I am pregnant with my first child, so my energy is up and down. My moods are up and down. So today I'm in the mood and I'm feeling like myself, and I did the signs that I missed first. Okay, so my apologies. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It won't resonate with everyone. Feel free to check your Rising and Moon sign or Venus, whatever suits you. I'm going to be starting with my Spirit Messages deck. I just want to say, if you want a personal reading, to donate to the channel, or to follow us on social media, all the information is below. Okay. What do you have for my Gemini, January 2019? Nice. Okay, so you had a card that wanted to stay out. Nature. Feel like this is talking about getting back into nature. I know that it's still cold some places, but it can be talking about enjoying nature, reconnecting with divine source. One of the things that I observe when I look at nature is that nature is peaceful. Is that the birds, the squirrels, whatever is in your environment, they're not worried about where they're going to live, how they're going to eat, etc. They seem to have no stress. They know that the world is abundant. Okay, and I feel like when this nature card comes up, it's for you to know that right now. The world is abundant. Possibilities are endless. You are taken care of. You are provided for. But let's read the card. This is the time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. Like I said, connecting back to source energy. Okay, it's a beautiful thing. I pulled for you, let go. I feel like this is more of a card about releasing control. Okay, releasing the things that you cannot change. But again, let's read the card. Once you let go of the outcome, you will be able to release the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. Know that you are protected. When we talk about constraints, a lot of times when we're so fixed on a certain outcome, we are not enjoying the process, and a lot of times we sabotage something greater. Okay, so keep that in mind. I feel like with this let go card and this nature card, you're being asked to go with the flow. Okay, go with the flow of life. Get into alignment. Okay. Underneath the deck, you have this card, seek. All right. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made up of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit, and always will be connected to one another. Okay. With that seek card and this nature card, you're being asked to look at the connections. Okay. Some of you are looking for deeper meaning to things that may have happened in your life or things that are happening. Seeking, you will find. Things are a lot more simple than we make them out to be. Once we get into alignment and we kind of let go and go with the flow, things are much easier. Okay. I'm trying to exercise that in my own life. When we experience stress, because we're not going with the flow. All right. Thank you, God. What do you have for my Gemini? And by the way, the due date for the baby is supposed to be a Gemini also. So that's exciting. What do you have for my Gemini for January 2019? For happiness, abundance, and peace. Crown Sister reading for Gemini. Oh boy. Okay, I dropped a bunch of cards. Let me grab those. So some of you have some choices to make. Being asked to flow with it. Okay. What else is free now? Okay, so it's time to speak your needs, and I'm just going to pull a few clarifiers. Don't let certain changes get you down, okay? Go with the changes instead of against them. So it's time to take your power back in a situation. There has been a situation in the recent past, or one that you're going through now, and you might feel like you have little control over it. And it's okay. You're being asked to release control. Interesting. Being asked to release control. You're being asked to let your guards down or let your defenses down. Crowning the reading is this 10 of Swords, okay? This could have been a betrayal. This just could have been somebody's words that really hurt you. This could have been you down in your body, okay? Maybe you were sick. Maybe you were having back problems. But that's why you're being told that your mind, body, and soul need nourishment and energy. So it's time to give back to yourself, okay? And though some of that may have seemed negative or like a negative condition, it's actually segue into some major changes in your life with this Hierophant card, okay? Hierophant has that 5 at the top. It's talking about changes, but I feel like this card is about doing what's best for you, okay? Speaking your needs, but you also have to let help in, okay? So what Spirit is helping you with this 8 of Swords, there was a situation in which you just couldn't move the way you wanted to. You were bound. Spirit is helping you through that, okay? The blindfold is being removed. The ropes are falling away. Swords, they can have to do with thoughts, ideas, communication. So it could have been that you felt bound by your own thoughts. It could have been that you felt bound by what other people were saying to you or about you. All of that, it doesn't matter anymore. It's irrelevant. Spirit is helping you move on and move forward. Whether you were down emotionally, physically, or financially, major changes are coming in now. And you are no longer bound by who or what you used to be. You are no longer bound by what others have said or what they're saying about you. Okay? You are moving forward. Spirit wants you to know it's time. You got this King of Rods. It's time for you to be the master of your destiny. It's time for a new passion. Okay? King of Swords. It's time for you to articulate what it is that you want, what it is that you need. This is talking about being a master communicator. This could be you communicating with Spirit, asking for what you need. This could be asking for the information you need with the Seek card. Okay? For some of you, this could also be a man or a woman. They could be with the rods, a fire sign. Okay, so they could be, what are my fire signs? They could be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or they could be an air sign, a Libra, Gemini. what's my air signs? Or Aquarius, okay? So these could be people that are helping you, or this can be the other influences that are in your chart that are being more prominent now. But I feel like the bottom line is it's time for you to be a go-getter and know that you can have whatever you want. Don't put a cap on it, right? That's why you got that release the outcome stuff, because sometimes you are setting your sights on something way down here when Spirit is saying, all of this up here is available to you. So it's time to ask for what you want, and it's time to pursue your passions. Okay? In the past, you've been skeptical about who to trust. Spirit is saying with this Nine of Rods, it's time to let your guards down a little bit. It's time to let your walls down some. I feel like some of you took time from healing from a betrayal. Okay, so it's time to complete that healing, to nourish yourself, and to get back out there, because there are people that want to help you achieve your goals. Spirit is working through certain people, and you're going to have to let your guards down some to be able to receive new opportunity. Okay. What Spirit wants you to do, again, with this Queen of Swords in reverse, it's time to speak your needs. Emperor in reverse, it's time to take your power back. All right, so I feel like somewhere along the lines, either you just put up walls and you weren't communicating with anybody, or you kind of played the role of going along to get along. I don't want to ruffle any feathers. I don't want to kick up any dust. That's not your normal way. And it's because you weren't feeling well, either physically or emotionally. But now it's time to get back out there, because you're fierce. You do know how to achieve your goals. But at the same time, there's a way to achieve your goals and go with the flow at the same time. I think you'll be surprised at what gets presented to you during this time, okay? Underneath the deck, you have the Six of Cups. This Six of Cups is talking about finding again a playful energy of the past. This is being childlike, being happy. This could also be talking about reuniting with someone from your past. This could be in love, or this could be about business ventures. You're going to see some people return into your life that are here to help you, whether it's with healing or your own development, whether it's with finances, whether it's with career moves. This has to do with the past. I think some old wounds have been healed. And Spirit says you are strong, okay, with the Strength card. You're strong, you're a leader, and you know how to take charge of a situation. But just try not to control things that are beyond your control. Okay, only thing that we can really control is ourselves, and we have a hard enough time doing that. Okay, so I'm going to use my Goddess Guidance deck. What you have for my Gemini? For happiness, abundance, and peace. Gemini, January 2019. Crowns is reading for Gemini. Don't limit yourself. That's what I hear. Don't limit yourself. Trust your intuition. Look at that. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. There's a golden opportunity being placed before you. Don't be afraid of new opportunities. Okay, some of you have been burned in the past, but this is not the past, right? This is something new. It's really time for you to know. It's really time for you to know. It's really time for you to know that you are enough. Okay, this jumped out. You are enough. When it comes to making decisions, you know what to do. You have a strong intuition right now. When it comes to getting what you need, you can attract it to you right now. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. You're the boss. You have a vision, you have a goal, and you can do it. Okay? People will help you, but don't allow them to change what your goal is and what it is that you're trying to do. Okay? There's some opportunities here that you may not have considered, but just make sure they're what you want to be doing. Spirit says your home situation is changing. Maybe for some of you, a home situation is what had you bound. Okay? Maybe you were living in a place where there's too many rules. There's an enforcer. Maybe you were living with parents, or living at a place that there was a curfew, or living with a spouse. Whatever it is, you're breaking free of being restricted. Okay? It was too many restrictions being placed on you, and that's really not your thing. Okay? You're an air sign. You like to be free. Okay? It says your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in occupants. So either you're moving, somebody's moving out, somebody's moving in, but the restrictions are being removed. You are a channel for divine healing power. That's why it's so important for you to spend time in nature. It will help you heal. Okay? Whatever place you like to be in nature, at a nature preserve, at a beach, whatever it is. Okay? You're a channel for healing. Allow yourself to be healed by spending that time in nature. Okay? Allow yourself to be healed. Then underneath the deck, you had this Mother Earth card. Allow yourself to be healed through nature and its healing properties. Okay? If you do live in some place that's really cold and everything is frozen, and you like, I'm not going out in nature, it's 50 below zero right now. Maybe it involves you taking a trip, a little weekend trip if you can, but in some way connecting back to nature. Okay? What Spirit wants you to do is release the old things. See that third eye open? Your intuition has been telling you for a long time who and what has to be removed or has to go, or what you need to remove yourself from. And it says the old must be released so the new can enter. Endings and beginnings. And the beginning can only happen once the old shit is gone. Okay? That's a beautiful reading. Home situation is changing. The things that no longer serve you are gone, and new opportunities await you. That's a beautiful way to start the year. Okay? Make sure you're doing what's best for you. Make sure you're not putting any limits on yourself, because you are limitless. All right? If you would like a personal reading, the information is below. Please, please, please like, share, subscribe, comment. We have a real community here with Soul to Soul 85. I love, love, love you, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.